Do you ever have one of those moments where you know you're not hungry, but you still want to eat? After you finish a big meal and you're feeling full, well, at least you think you are, and then you want like chocolate or ice cream or chips or something like that. And you know you're not hungry, but you still have to eat. Well, I'm Haley Pulley. I'm here with Adam Gilbert, founder of MyBodyTutor, and today we're going to be talking about this very thing: what to do when you know you're not hungry but you still want to eat. So, Adam, let's get started. What are we supposed to do when we know we're not hungry but we still want to eat?
Yeah. So, the first thing is really deciding if you're actually hungry for food or if you're hungry for something else, right? I call it emotional hunger versus physical hunger, right? So keep in mind, physical hunger comes on gradually. You feel it in your stomach, you feel it in your head a little bit sometimes, but it's definitely a gradual sensation. Whereas emotional hunger usually comes on suddenly. We crave specific foods, we crave a certain texture. We can have snack after snack and nothing hits the spot. And that's because we're not actually hungry for food, we're hungry for something else. So the first thing is determine if you're actually hungry for food or hungry for something else.
Okay, right. So that makes a lot of sense, right? Because food is fuel, it addresses the physical need of the body to have food. But emotional hunger. So emotional hunger comes from where? What can solve emotional hunger? How do we deal with that?
So emotional hunger is never about the food, right? As I like to say, it's never about the food. It's about what the food allows us to avoid and or the void it fills. So it could be your kids that are driving you crazy. It could be your annoying boss. It could be a coworker. It could be your overwhelming to-do list. There's a million things that are driving that feelings or those feelings, right? And it might feel like hunger, but it's not. And the key is getting to the root cause, right? We want to get to the root cause because again, it's never about the food. So figure it out. Is it your boss? Is it your spouse? Is it your kids? Is it whatever it might be? Try to get to the root cause.
Okay. So we figured it out. It's either physical, or if we've just finished dinner and we're full, but we still want to eat, we know it's emotional. So, like, once we figure it out, it's good to just do that once? Probably not, right? We need to make it
Right.
a
So
what?
has to be a daily practice, right? We have to build the practice of identifying what it is we're hungry for, getting to the root cause, and then working on another solution or another replacement. And sure, it's not, it takes practice, it takes deliberate practice. And of course, practice isn't always comfortable, right? There's uncomfortable times with practice. But the more you practice it, the more you go through it, the more you pause and identify, hey, what am I actually hungry for? The better off you'll do.
Right. So it's not a neat and tidy process, right? I think most of us wish that like we could just figure that out in one fell swoop, be done with it, all done with emotional eating, but it can be, a little bit daunting because it does take showing up and doing it again and again and again, right?
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, I mean, we're human. Well, fortunately, we're human beings. Unfortunately, we're human beings that have complex emotions, and this is emotional, right? And emotions can be complex, and this is something that happens multiple times a day, day after day, right? If we're stress eaters, or if we're emotional eaters, you don't just snap your fingers and it goes away. You just have to work on it. And again, it starts with the awareness. It starts with identifying. Then it comes down to identifying what it's for, and then practicing replacements. Hey guys, if you found that video helpful, be sure to check out the other one right here. I know you're going to love it. And if you're having trouble staying consistent, if you're having trouble doing what you know you should do, be sure to check out the description below. It's a link to our one-to-one coaching program. We offer daily accountability, daily support, and it is so effective. So check it out, and together we'll make it happen. Let's go.